Joy up. We had Sweet Pea up. We had James Namaste up. Here, I'm going to turn this light off. There we go. All right. Yeah, we don't need all that light. It's beautiful out today. I'm probably going to go for a little walk. We're going to play a little bit of music, test a few things, and try out some of the functionality on here and see how it goes. Did you hear that? So we will start with this track and see how this goes. You ready?
Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
That was Cher right there. Do you believe in love? Well, I hope you do. How's everybody doing? It looks like we got everything working again. What a mess. Oh, here we go. Let's move this. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum 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 bum.
One, two, three, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. You look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet with her get back stare. Well, I could see you home with me, but you were with another man. Yeah, I know we ain't got much to say before I let you get away. Yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl? It's 1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money with a face like that, do ya? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet with her yeah, black stare. Well, I could see you home with me, but you were with another man. Yeah, I know we ain't got much to say before I let you get away. Yeah. I said, are you gonna be my girl? I could say you home with me, but you were with another man. Yeah, I know we ain't got much to say before I let you get away. Yeah, be my girl, be my girl. Are you gonna be my girl?
Holy distortion, Batman. That was really something. How you guys doing? Here we go. Hopefully, with any luck. Let's see how this goes. Is it playing yet? This is what happens with. Nope. Nope. Nope and nope. Hello. Coming in? Okay. So, how is everybody doing? Let's check the comments here. Hopefully, you're enjoying the music today. We're testing some things and just seeing how things work out. We had microphone problems earlier, and you heard a door shut in the background. Let's see here. Input. Okay, you see me now. We're back. All right. So, and you can hear me. Now, I don't understand why the other unit is not working. But the USB is working, so this makes no sense to me. Interesting. And this one, if you look at it, mini discs have what is called, yeah, they have an optical in, which is cool for recording, and then it gets all the names and everything automatically on it. That technology is 20 years old now. We got James back. Are you having problems with your unit? Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I would agree. Let's see if we can get James back. James. Invite. Okay, we got James invited. And maybe we can have him come up for a sec. So, that's weird. I'm not too sure what that 3-4 is. Interesting. Yeah. Clearly not right. Okay, and is this the right chord? It looks like the right chord. I think we have James in the house. Yeah, we do. All right. May have to try that a different way. Hey, buddy.
What are you doing back so fast?
I
What
was
happened?
testing because my mixer didn't work, and I wanted to make sure I could get it working again. I figured out what it is. It helps if you plug the mic in. I plugged the
Oh
mic in, but
yes,
not the
yes.
right mic.
Do you
Well
know what?
done,
That's
Michael.
something that little that everybody, if you ever have technical issues with electronics, first troubleshoot is check all the connections.
The
Make sure
connections are
they're all
important.
in securely.
Yes,
Exactly.
that helps. So what happened was I thought I had the right end in, didn't have the right end. Hate when that happens. So I
I
have. Here's
know.
part of my problem is I have about 4 mics, and I was testing this one earlier, and didn't have the cord in when I moved it over, and I was like, why can't I hear myself? So it made me very upset. Oh,
That
oh,
happened.
oh, oh, oh.
That happened this morning or earlier
Yes.
today. I did a broadcast and then nobody can hear me, and I thought people were listening, and then somebody was like, "Hey,
Yep.
no sound, no sound," and I had to redo it.
Well, that's the thing. When you have no sound, you have no sound, my friend.
Yeah,
It's not good.
you know.
It's
But
important
I
to
would
have sound.
agree. Some people here on Happs,
Go ahead. Some people here on Happs, go ahead. Have no sound? I
no,
have
I
no
said
sound.
no. Some people on Happs would
Right.
agree that you and I with no sound is not necessarily a bad thing,
I think they were overjoyed, actually. I think it brought them a whole new
right?
level of clarity and joy that they didn't have before. So, not everyone's
Exactly.
going to fully understand. That's the other thing you got to remember.
That's
Not
all right.
everyone's going to understand the glory, right?
Right.
It's just,
That's
sometimes
another
it's
thing.
too
On
much.
the spirit. Do
Okay,
you
here
know
we go.
on the
Yes,
because I know you're
I'm listening.
experiencing in Canada the trucker stuff going on. You know
Yes,
that issue. Do you
right?
know? Do you know that that it was actually? Do you know that there's a theory? I'll say it this way. There is a
Okay, say it this
theory
way. Yeah.
that there was one side who planned it that actually
Right.
wanted it to happen all around the world, where the truckers would strike
Yeah.
like
Oh,
this,
well, I
and
think
then
one guess would
um,
work.
and then
Yeah. You
right,
saw that Donald
and
Trump
then
is
they got
backing it. You did say that Donald Trump came out of
no, but
hiding.
listen to this.
I am listening.
I didn't see the interview or what.
Okay.
But but then their reason would be for the new world order, right? Is because then they would have riots and all this kind of chaos, and then
Okay.
the governments would fall, and then they could come in with their new world order and say, "Oh, we'll take care of everything."
Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
that's backfiring because the other side of it is
Mm-hmm.
doing it, but they're doing it peacefully. So these
Right.
truckers are doing it peacefully, and it's backfiring on what the other side initially wanted. But that's just a theory, you know. I don't want to go. I
Well,
don't want to
the
get
thing
it
that
all.
I find so cool about it is they lost funding and then they found another way to get paid and got an additional 5 million from supporters. That's not $5.
So no, but what? So the backstory on that is the
Okay.
GoFundMe is is run by one of one of the fellow corrupt entities of the planet,
Ah,
and that's why they
okay,
were able. That's why they denied the truckers the 10 million.
okay.
And it's also an eye opener too, because
Hmm.
where the hell would people ever agree, no matter where you are, that
Right.
if I donated money to a GoFundMe to an account that's going to go to
Yes.
Michael Bathurst, and then the
Right.
account decides to say no, we're going to
No.
pay Joe Smith the money. Are
Yes.
you
Good
kidding
old
me?
Joe,
Are you
Mr.
kidding me?
Smith.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That
so
doesn't
there's
seem
just
right to me.
it's another little eye opener. No, it's not. It's not.
You
If
got
they
to be
so
careful.
that should wake people up about GoFundMe. GoFundMe will fund people on their that they
Hmm.
agree with. But if they don't agree with it, then they're not going to fund it. If the least they should do is refund everybody the money,
Right.
right?
But you don't think
But
they're
then
going
they're
to
going to
do that?
decide to pay them. But they said they would decide to pay it to whatever charitable cause they decide. Bullshit. Who gives them that authority? I would
Yeah.
never go. I would
Trudeau did
never
not.
support GoFundMe ever.
Trudeau
I would
didn't
never.
flee the country. No. No.
No, no,
No. That's not true.
no, no.
No.
That's not
But
true.
he
That's
looked
that's
he looked
some
fired
fake
up
news.
when I saw him speaking yesterday. He didn't seem like his calm self. He seemed agitated by what was going on.
They're all
And
agitated because they know that their days are numbered and they're falling. They're all going. They're all
okay,
going
well,
down.
explain that. And again, that this is James's opinion,
This
not
is my
necessarily
opinion, and this is
not Michael
also
Bathurst's
this
opinion.
is
This is
this is a
James's
this
opinion.
is a this is
Mm-hmm.
you know this I'll just state it this way. This is a theory that is going
Yes,
on
it's
behind
a
the
lovely
scenes,
theory.
a lovely theory that all
Yes,
the governments are going down and they're fighting like tooth and nail to hold their power.
right.
And that's why you see a lot of bizarre things going on around the planet.
Heavy chaos.
Just a theory. Yeah, chaos.
How
Chaos.
do you think it's real? Do you think we're in the midst of
Yes.
something?
Oh, I personally, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I personally do. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
I do. I
Interesting.
do, and I think because of different information that I've gotten in multiple different areas and different
Yes.
parts of the planet that I've compared to, and then seeing what mainstream reports, and then
Yes.
seeing what Johnny on the spot reports with their phone on the ground at the location. It's when you see the blatant misinformation,
Yes.
it's very eye opening, and not to say that hasn't been going on for years, but it's just so in our face, like it's never been
Mm-hmm.
before. You know, and there's going to
Interesting.
be always a facet of people that will, unless it's on TV, they won't believe it. Unless it's on my
Well,
news
in
station, they
Canada,
won't believe it.
I want to switch gears here for you just
Hmm.
for a second because they're intertwined.
Right.
So, trucker protests, Liberal MPs speak out on vaccine mandates.
Hmm.
And how well can you hear? You can hear me well?
I can hear
What?
you, Crystal.
Crystal clear? Okay, I want to
Yes.
try something. Just we'll see if this works, okay? I'm going to give it a whirl. It may not work. If it doesn't, we'll just continue with what we were doing, but you know me, I'm forever trying new things here.
Right. Right. Absolutely. You are an
Yeah.
innovator.
Yes. Yes. No, it's not that one. Let's try this. And it's not that one.
I heard music though.
Okay. Now you remember that other chord I couldn't get working
Hmm.
is now working.
All right. Good.
And the one I want to hear is not working.
Of
But now we've
course.
got that working. There you
Such
go.
is life, right?
It is indeed. It's such. But it's
Yep.
one of those days. And you have helped me, and Tony D has helped me with. When it goes sideways, just keep going.
Yeah. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
What's it? And why get so irritated with things that you can't control at the
Right.
moment? Then you're just gonna get even more frustrated, and then guess what? More shit's gonna go wrong
It
because
is.
you're
No,
attracting it.
so we were talking earlier on another broadcast about there is a quickening, an awakening that is going on all over the world.
Yep.
And there are many people going from this 3D, fear, hate,
Mm-hmm.
greed,
Yep.
self-loathing, to the fourth where unity, harmony, abundance,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
collaboration, community, unconditional love,
Mm-hmm.
bonding,
Yes.
deep, deep, meaningful relationships.
So deep.
You, you can't stay serious.
I am serious.
Yeah, yeah, so serious.
Go on. I'm listening.
No,
I'm
you're
I'm
not.
deep.
You're
I'm
you.
deeply listening.
No, you're not though. And here's the thing: when I go try to go down this avenue with you, you either do this manui that you're doing right now.
Listen,
I I,
you got sidetracked. I just said
I didn't get
one thing.
sidetracked.
I
You
said
got sidetracked.
no. I did not. That's why you're
Go
talking. You're side.
deeper. Who's that guy?
I don't know. Listen, go on. I'm listening. So go on.
Clearly, you're not. So
All
no,
right. So
I'm
I'll reiterate what you said. No, I
okay.
agree. And just so people that are listening that might
Mm-hmm.
be like whatever with this stuff, this is by no means that anybody is better than anybody else. If somebody is stuck in the
Captain
third
Rehab's here, brother.
dimension, if somebody's
Yeah,
stuck in the third dimension,
yeah.
it doesn't mean that somebody like Michael and I who want to evolve into higher dimensions means that we're better than anybody who's stuck in the
No,
third dimension or chooses
no.
not to leave the third dimension. It doesn't mean that
Yeah,
at all. Does not mean that at all.
we're all in pursuit of some form of excellence. If you can be a
Be-
little bit better each day, and you can help each other,
Mhm.
right? Like this community has grown in the year
Right.
that we've been on here. And James and I didn't always get along. He drove me right out of my mind. He still does occasionally,
It
but
was
there is
one time. One time.
one time. One time. It's like the Fuji's. Two time. It was more than one time. But he was going on, I think it was the Donald Trump rant that day. Do you remember?
No, you know what it was? No, it was Joey Smiles was on,
Yes, who I
right?
miss.
I
Who I
do too,
miss.
actually. I miss
I
his
miss him.
smiles mostly. So Joey
Yes.
Smiles was on,
Keeping it
and
real.
he
Yes.
and then he was talking with you,
Yes.
and Mr. T was on the topic,
Mm-hmm.
and then I asked to be on, and then you
Yes.
invited me, and then you didn't know me from Adam at that point, right?
No.
I think it
No,
was
I didn't.
probably the very first time that you ever had me on your broadcast.
Yep.
And so so considering where you were allowing him to go with the topic,
Mm-hmm.
I tuned in, right, I jumped in right into that conversation, and then him and I were
Yeah.
joyfully excited in engaging in that topic,
Yes.
and you Michael,
Yes. Yes.
couldn't handle it, and
Yes.
that is what the first Russian flush that I've ever experienced.
Okay.
You always remember your first. You
You
always
do.
remember your first.
All right. I'm gonna rush and flush you right now. I'm gonna be right back up in a minute. I gotta go check something. We'll be right
All right,
back,
bye,
folks.
bye.
Eddie C. Campbell. We're testing the equipment today. Joey Giggles, we love you. He didn't mean it.
I don't want nobody in the world to mess with me. No, I don't want nobody in the world to mess with me. 'Cause I'm the king of the jungle, and I'm mean as I can be. Mean as I went out in the jungle, I met a lion and a bat.
Happs.
They jumped
Hello,
up
Randy. Hello, Steve. Hello, Let It Be. Captain Rehab.
in the world to mess with me. 'Cause I'm the king of the jungle, and I'm mean as I can be. Mean as I can. Yeah, old Mr. Lion, and his face was full of frown. Yeah, old Mr. Lion, Mr. All right, hit me. Yeah, Mr. Elephant, he led us stampede. Yeah, Mr. Elephant, he led us stampede. He had everybody running until he met up with me. Met up with me. Ha ha, ha ha. Mess with me, man. Don't you mess with me. Well, now listen, people, what little song gonna say. I believe tomorrow gonna be Groundhog Day. There's a groundhog rootin', oh Lord, rootin' in my buddy's backyard. Well, now there ain't nothing no word can stop me. Oh Lord, but the ground when it get real hard. Oh, if I get you dog in my yard, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut his head about 4 ways and my own woman's too. If I catch a hog in my yard, oh Lord, rooting around in my back door. Yes, I bet my last bottom dollar. Oh, people, he don't root no more. Well, there's a groundhog for tomorrow, groundhog for the next day too. Well, there's a groundhog across the country, partner. You don't know what it's doing to you. There's a groundhog rooting. Oh man, rooting in your backyard. Well, now there ain't nothing the world can stop him. All off the ground when it get real hard. I catch a hog in my yard, just a wild 4 days. I'm gonna get my shotgun, man, and drive him away if I catch a hog in my yard. Oh man, just a wild 4 days. I'm gonna get my double barrel shotgun. Oh yeah, and drive that mule away. Well, I guess I'll start walking.
start walking and find another man somewhere. Yes, but it's hard, hard, hard to love someone who won't be fair. Lord won't be fair.
She'll kill you. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Yeah.
My troubles come in bunches, my blues coming in low. There's nothing left for me but a trip down that lonesome road. Yes, I'll start walking and find another man somewhere. Yes, but it's hard, hard, hard to love someone who won't be fair.
All right. It's hard to love someone who isn't fair. Isn't that the truth? So we are in the midst here of enjoying some music. We will be back shortly. I'm going to go walk my dog and then I'll be back and we'll see how it goes. All right, let's try this. The owner of a lonely heart. Yes.
Move yourself. You always live your life, never thinking of the future. Prove yourself. You are the move you make. Take your chances, win or
don't want anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see light. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight. Take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never, never want to go home, because I haven't got one all alone. Oh, I haven't got one. And then a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Oh, there's a light and it never goes out. There's a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Ow. All right. Got to know how to hold it, like on him Maroney. Mashed potato, do the alligator. Put your hand on your hips, yeah. Let your backbone slip. Do the 1, 2, say, like my little loose
emotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ha! For all the single moms out there going through frustration. Clean bandit, China ball, and Marie thing made them air.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants her life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She
Stay up
tells
there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there. Stay up
So
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Rock-a-bye, no.
Rockabye, rocka, rocka, rockabye. Rockabye, rocka, rocka, rockabye. Single mom, what you doing out there? Facing the hard life without no fear. Just see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no, mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. Or in the pops disappear. In a run bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep all the gold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Bang, bang, bang. Alright then.
That was the longest green room ever, and somebody
Alone.
ate all the green M&Ms. What the heck, Michael? You need to replenish
right.
that bowl.
You know what? It's funny because Van Halen used to do that.
I know.
They
It
would
was
have
the
this
brown
rider
ones.
where they would make some crazy M&M statement thing.
It was the brown ones, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
and it
you're
was-
right. And if they felt like they couldn't follow that, they couldn't follow the stage, and they would be
Yep.
unsafe.
Yep.
And it was all a test. This is simply a test.
This is a test to see the
Yes.
incompetence or to see if you actually read our contract.
Well, that's right. Here in the afternoon. How do you feel about the Joe Rogan thing? They're really trying to get him off Spotify now.
I
They-
think
they've-
you mean the celebrities that want to take their
No,
stuff?
they-
I can care. Oh, who?
You go ahead. I can care less.
No,
yeah.
I was gonna say I can care less about any of those celebrities or musicians
Mm-hmm.
that want to have their music taken off
Right.
because of Joe Rogan. As far as I'm concerned, good riddance. Then goodbye,
Yeah.
bye. Like you know
But
what?
they
That's just
constantly
great
come up
because,
with new complaints about him. Like,
like
you know, it's-
who the musicians or somebody else?
no. I
This
think
is
it's
just an
I think it's
attack.
political. Honestly, I think it's political.
Of course it is, Michael.
the whole
Listen
thing
for a
is
second.
political. Yeah.
When you have somebody like Joe Rogan, who
He's a
doesn't
beast.
who doesn't
beast.
need
Yeah.
let's put it this way, that's why we all need to, we all need to live in abundance, and there's enough wealth for everybody on the planet to live in abundance, because when you
Yes.
get there, like say Joe Rogan, they
Oh,
have no
craziness.
power over you. They have no power over you.
Yeah.
They don't,
And they don't like that.
they're scared. They don't like, they hate it. They can't
No.
stand it.
No,
they-
they need to control everything. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Oh, 100%. 100%.
But and they're going to keep coming at him.
Of course. They're going to keep coming at him no matter what. And guess what? It doesn't matter. This is where we find, as the people, as the masses, where we see the backbone of Spotify hierarchy. Will they cave? If they do,
Oh, I
then
think they're
screw
caving already.
well then screw them. Go to some other platform. That's
Yeah.
what that's how we that's how you get your message across. Look at the truck drivers. Get Listen, we're
So the
done
people in the
with the status
comments
quo.
who
Done with
watch
the
this on
status
the
quo.
replay, do you think
Hmm.
they're coming for Joe Rogan? And if you think they are, why are they coming for Joe Rogan? Because my personal opinion is he's too powerful.
Yep.
He has too large a voice,
Yep.
and too many people are influenced by him in the wrong way.
And
Now,
it,
if
well,
he
no,
was
no, don't say
preaching
it. Don't say in the wrong way. Just because he goes
their
against
agenda, their
their
agenda,
narrative, right, right,
yeah,
their
yeah,
narrative,
their
the
secret
way they
agenda that
want
they
us
need
to
to
believe.
fulfill.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, it's
Because
because
if he agreed
oh,
with
it'd be
them,
wonderful.
they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care
No,
what he says. They'd be like, oh yeah,
no,
keep promoting us and our way of life and
yeah.
our control over everybody and blah blah blah.
Well, it's funny because he's one of the few guys that is high every time he does the broadcast. He gets guests up that are guests that we want to see that aren't mainstream and are very crazy. If he was very
Not
liberal,
all the time though, Michael. Not all the time. He has some serious guests on there, some really
yeah,
interesting guests
hmm,
that aren't like far fringe one way or the other,
right,
It's not all the time. It's just the reason why somebody might see that is because that's the only ones that they promote and they preach into
yeah.
the little, 5-second bites and things like that and on social
So
media and
if
around the
you
news.
were to, you know, um, assume what his audience is, I think it's everybody.
It is. It's like Howard Stern. Remember how
Hmm.
Howard Stern, when the movie came out, and
Yeah,
they were doing the ratings thing
yeah,
from NBC,
yeah,
WWB,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But anyways, remember it was a large population, a large percentage
yeah,
tuned in to Howard because they wanted to hear what he wanted to say next, that liked him.
right,
And then a large percentage of people who couldn't stand him tuned in to him
right.
to
But
hear
that was
what he
Trump.
wanted to say next,
But
right?
that was Trump. Like when he would have a
Same, right,
rally,
right,
he would have people who absolutely despised him
right.
and going booing him.
Madonna said that way back in the day. She said, "Good press, bad
Hmm.
press doesn't matter. Any press is good press, regardless if it's good or bad,
Yeah, you don't
as
want to be
long as they're
ignored.
talking about you." Right.
Yeah,
And that's
that.
and that's for the people that are in the spotlight that are, you know, very vain and egomaniacs and things of that nature. They want that attention. They don't care if it's good or bad. They thrive on attention, and
Hmm.
therefore that's that they don't care one way or the other. There's a lot of
See,
successful
I
people
don't
that
care
don't
what
want.
format he's on. I'm gonna listen to him. I don't care if he's on Spotify or
And
he's on
guess what? I
YouTube.
don't agree with every guest that has on, but
Yeah,
the library that he has, if you look at the library that he has of
yeah.
guests, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable the
But
amount
they're
and so
talking
many
about getting rid
topics.
of 100 broadcasts that he did. a
Censorship. It's
hundred.
the back. Remember back when they wanted to burn books and things and like I mean, it's the same
That's right.
BS.
And
It's the
burn
same
disco
BS.
records and yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
yeah.
Everything is cyclical. Life is cyclical. It's like just like I was telling. I think in your broadcast or somebody else's. We're living in modern day biblical times because you have to speak in code or you get banned. Just like when Jesus was roaming the
But
earth,
there's a
he
shift.
spoke in
It's all being
parables,
drawn
right?
by the awakening and the shift and the forces
Hmm.
of what I would deem to be the dark or
But do
the
you believe in Operation Looking Glass? So think about it. Think about it for a
yeah,
second. If you
yeah.
believe in that, if you look it up, this is not a made up thing for people to go, oh, it's
No,
conspiracy. No,
no.
do your research, look it up. It's a real thing that
It is
the
a real thing.
military
Yeah.
did for years and still do this day for
They spend
Eh,
trillions of dollars
But
on
but
shit we don't know about.
right,
Period.
but think about that particular
Hmm.
thing. That experiment allows you to look into the future and dab into the future
Yes.
and see outcomes, right?
Yes.
This is guess what? The cabals and the good guys both have this technology. Guess
Yeah.
what? They know what's coming. They can't stop it because otherwise, if one thing somebody brought this up, if they could stop it, they
Hmm.
would have shut the internet down years ago.
Right. They wouldn't have ever let it develop to the beast that it is.
Exactly. They can't
Yeah.
stop the outcome. So throwing everything else at it to
Yeah.
stop
My
because they
prediction
know
though is, buddy,
their
if
time
they
is
don't like what's
limited.
going on, they will control the not the internet, but the electricity to the internet.
Well, that's why
And
we got. That's why it was pivotal for Elon Musk to switch from the dark side to the light side
yeah.
because he was before when but now he's not, and
You,
so his
so you
his
think he's
technology and
changed
stuff.
teams?
Oh
What
yes,
makes you
without a
think
doubt.
that?
Oh yes,
Can you
without a
back
doubt.
that?
Well, you know what'll prove that is when
Time?
Starlink gets turned on and we all
Yeah.
have free shit.
Well,
You'll see.
I don't think it's going to be free.
Oh yeah, it will be. You'll have free internet.
Really?
You'll have yeah, yeah. Yep.
So
And that's going to
you also
correlate
know
with
that
the hover
Amazon wants to
cars.
do the same thing. And
Yeah, but
Amazon wants to.
Amazon is not on the good side. Amazon's on the cabal side.
Yeah.
Amazon's going to want to charge you and
Oh, of
keep
course they will.
keep
But
that
what they're going to
slavery involved. The
but
slavery
but
of imprisoning us.
but what they want to do, and I don't know if you've heard this, the reason they want to do it is all the areas right now that don't have grocery stores, that don't have department stores, that are in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you order a certain amount of goods and services every month, then they'll give you internet. They might even give you a phone. This is all part of, one of the many plans they've drafted up. And I heard this 5 years ago that they
There's
were going to
another
come up with a way
plans
with
that are
free
when
internet.
we right, but when we do the reevaluation and the QFS gets implemented, and for instance, the specifically the humanitarian programs that are going to be provided, and
Yeah,
that's part of the Zimbabwe banknotes.
right.
That's what those are going to be used for. Well, some of them are going to be for these like say secluded areas like in Africa or remote parts of the planet.
Okay.
If you want to do a humanitarian thing like bringing water to this area of the
Yes.
planet and free energy, free water, things of that nature. This is how these funds are going to uh, this is what they're going to do
Be
for it. And if you
allocated
don't
in the
have
future? Yeah.
allocate, yeah, exactly. And then another thing is if you don't have a humanitarian like idea custom to what you want, that's okay. They have all these kind of things you can participate in. You can even do something as simple as this. And this is one thing that I'm going to be contributing because I love with my son, we've always wanted to. I've flipped a house or kind of like in the flipping industry.
Mm-hmm.
I like taking old shit and making it look good and making it new and restoring
Oh,
it. Like
neat. I didn't know that.
you know
Restore
and
stuff.
so right, but doing it into like neighborhoods, so going into like a
Mm-hmm.
rundown neighborhood, the
Right.
small towns and whatever, and just buying up the land in that neighborhood and redoing it all and fixing
Oh,
it up,
yeah. There are people doing
and
that. Yeah.
oh yeah, that's one of the things I want to do too.
Oh, I think that's beautiful.
Yep.
And that
Yep.
karmically is amazing.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
No, but
It's
this
funny you
this
say
this
that
stuff is
because
this stuff is going on.
Trump kind of wanted to do that in the 80s in New York. And Elon now has these homes that he's building, and you can get the land and everything for 50 grand, including the house.
Yeah.
And I believe that it's completely self-contained in the sense
These
that you can
pod
get.
homes too that just get developed in no time. I mean, the new technology. I mean, it's amazing the stuff that's going to come out in the
Mhm.
next 5
But
years,
he's
even
trying to do
5 years.
affordable housing. He's trying to have it
Yep.
where there's affordable housing, there's some dignity in it,
Yep.
and
But part of
I,
that free technology, that's when the hover cars start coming out. That's
yeah,
what's going to generate the energy for your home. So the hover car is going to be able to go into your house, plug in, and it's going to generate and restore the energy. Recharge the energy for
yeah,
your home. This is the stuff that's coming. I mean, like people don't realize how wonderful of a time we live in right now, what we're going to
yeah,
see. We're going like that's why they're distracting you with all this nonsense, and that's why turn the television off. It's a
right.
big huge distraction. It's a huge distraction,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
that's why they call it TV programming.
Yeah,
It's a form of
exactly.
programming.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
totally is.
You watch programs. Yeah.
We
Edward
need
talks about
more of
that.
this, developing communications with people
Yeah.
around the planet on
Yeah.
platforms like this, developing
Uncensored.
our tribes uncensored,
Uncensored. Yeah.
unfiltered, going
Free
around,
flowing.
having people
Yeah.
with cameras and stuff that can
Yep.
show us in real time what's really going on, and collaborating and enjoying ourselves, and
Yes.
and helping all of us flourish. into
Right.
this new age that
Yeah.
we're
There's
going
enough
into.
for everybody, and
Absolutely, there is so
and,
much
and
abundance for everybody, and
and we
don't
do
let
well.
anybody tell you
Yeah.
otherwise.
And we do well
There's
when
no
we take
reason
care of
why
each other.
anybody should be starving and
Yeah.
anybody should be
Oh God,
living,
the money we
you
spend,
know.
buddy, the money we spend
There's
on
no reason.
these special programs that no one ever knows about could
I
feed
know.
the planet
It's
twice.
unbelievable. Well, guess what?
Do you know how much
People are
food you
knowing
can buy
about them.
for $1 trillion or
People
grow?
are gonna. People are knowing
Yeah,
about it more and more, and it's a lot of this is coming out.
I hope so. I
It
hope
will.
so.
It will.
But you and I only know a very small fraction of what really is going on. You
Of
know that.
course. Of
Yeah, they
course.
keep us in the
Michael,
dark, and they love us
there's
keeping us in the
stuff.
dark.
There is stuff
Yeah.
that we will be allowed to view
Mm-hmm.
if we want. And some of the stuff is so dark, I don't even want to see it. Just knowing
No.
that it exists,
Aw,
I'm
Sweet
okay
Pea's
with
here.
not
Hi, Sweet
seeing it.
Pea.
You know?
Sweet Pea says, "Help one another." Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
If the world was full of sweet peas, we'd never have a war. That's for sure.
And war, and we don't. Why do we even? What I mean, war is ridiculous.
Generates
Think
money.
about it. I
Generates
know,
money.
but think about it. We never need to have a war ever,
No.
ever,
No,
ever.
but we
ever,
do
never.
though. And we need one
It's
every
only
5 to 7
because
years.
it's part of the money laundering scheme that's been going
Yeah.
on. You know,
Yeah.
the largest drug dealer on the planet is the CIA. And they're most corrupt.
Well,
They launder money.
It's funny you say that
traffic,
because
they traffic
there was
people.
always rumors, in the
But
70s.
it's true when the information has
Yeah.
been coming out. If you look at this, how do you go from point A to point B on this
Mm-hmm.
planet without getting checked by customs? You go to
Yes.
military bases. Who has the most military bases strategically positioned on all parts of this planet? The United States government. The United States government's the most corrupt government on this planet. It's not Russia or China. It's U.S.
Yeah, but I don't think we should blanket anything. I think in the
No,
world, and
absolutely not.
I think
Absolutely
in
not.
the world there are those who are trying to do good, make a difference in people's lives each and every day, and then you have those who I would
Mhm.
say are the takers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, I had a
I'm
friend
on.
who used
I'm
to say the
as a
devil's
light
bag is
worker.
never full.
Right. Right. But as a light worker.
Yes.
Oh, did you just get the echo? Oh, they're interfering with the broadcast. Or is that you, Michael?
No, it's you.
Oh, it's
man.
better now. No, but
There you
as
go.
a light worker, I'm here to
Look at
help.
there she is. She's got light
You know what I
on her
mean?
face.
I'm here to help
Sweet
in
pea.
the transition with people that
Yeah.
aren't, not fully understanding. What's up, Leslie?
Okay, you're
We can hear
whispering.
you.
Whispering.
Whisper. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What shirt are you wearing today? Your viewers want to know. There you go.
Here. Oh, it's pink. Here we go. There you go.
There we go.
Pink
There we
and
go.
brown.
There
Our
you go.
favorite color.
I'll show you my elbow and my arm. There you go.
Oh yeah. This is
Yeah.
jacket elbow.
There you go. That's it. Show's over.
But you know what? I think us three in our own way are light workers.
Oh, thank you.
I do.
Yeah.
Sweet pea definitely is.
Oh, we
do.
all are. We
Yeah.
all are.
Oh,
That's
that I
fine.
like that. I like being grouped into that. Thank you.
We are. We are.
Yeah, we're all
That's right.
trying.
We
You know
are-
what's
we all
weird
have our
about
different way
Sweet
of
Pea
helping others.
on her broadcast, buddy, is that when she's on with us, she's really low, but sometimes when we play the replay, she's the loudest person in the room. It's the weirdest thing.
You know what? She has to talk
No,
into
no,
the
no,
mic like
not
that
in a
one
bad
time.
way.
No,
I'm
no, no.
thinking
Remember when
we
she goes
can't
like this?
hear
She goes,
you.
she has to go, this is my broadcast. This is my broadcast.
I don't think
That's the
that's
loudest
Sweet
I've
Pea.
ever heard her. Remember that when she said that? That was the loudest I ever heard her. But then she's so sweet. She right away apologized. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just teasing. I love you.
Did she honestly do that? Did you flip it?
Yeah.
I did.
You remember that? On the parody broadcast.
Oh.
You were hosting, dude.
Oh.
Bra. You were hosting, bra. I'll do a Bobby Shadow. Remember,
Yeah.
he likes to do the bra a lot. Hey, bra. Hey, bra.
I love
Bro
her.
or bra?
Bra.
Bra.
You need
Bra.
to do the parody thing again, but I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know how you can with some people
So
not.
where are you currently? Because you're piquing my interest here now. Where are you now? You're not.
Ooh, you're piquing his interest.
Yeah.
Hello.
You look like you're in civilization here. You're not in the country for sure.
No,
You
I'm not.
shopping?
She's in a parking lot like I am.
So did your
We're
mom
just
go
in a
in or
parking lot.
someone go in and you're just guarding the fort? Bath
Ooh,
and
Bed
Body Works.
Bath
Well, do you know who
Works.
spends $1
Ooh.
million there a year on soaps? Right there, but the guy won't spend $30 on his headphones.
But you know what? You know what though?
Bath and Body Works my favorite. I have everything.
Yeah.
Their soaps, their
Do you
wallflowers.
like Lush? Lush for your bath. If you're into baths, go to
Oh,
Lush.
Lush is good.
I love a Lush.
Lush is huge in Canada. Huge.
Lush is like, oh my, one time I had to buy, they were throwing a party and I think I
Yeah.
had like $700 worth of Lush products, like bags in my
Yes.
truck. My truck smelled so good for like 3 days straight.
All right. Well, listen, guys, I got to do dinner.
Oh, what do
But
you have?
what are you guys doing tonight? What's going on?
Is it that late for you? Dinner already?
Yeah, we're doing dinner here soon. My wife is cooking.
What are you having good?
I have no idea what she's making, but I know I better be there.
You better
You
be
better be
there.
Be there.
Don't
Be
be
square.
late,
She said,
Michael.
"You have 20 minutes," and I said, "Okay." So,
Otherwise,
it's good.
I imagine Michael's wife being like keeping him on a short leash. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And like,
Yeah.
like
You have to.
so Michael's like free time is like when he gets on here. He's like, I get to goof off. I get to goof off. Well, at least for the next 2 minutes.
That's right. Well, you know, when we had the music on, I was actually walking the dog.
Well, I figured you were doing housework or walking the dog, you know,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff, laundry.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Sweet Pea, you look radiant today, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm out and about. I'm
Yes.
glad to have some sunshine. Golly, I've been so like needing some sunshine. It's been so gloomy.
Hmm.
I need sunshine.
I know it's here too. It's actually 40 degrees here in Illinois. Sunny and 40.
55.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
55?
55! Isn't that a
I-
song?
Yeah, I can't drive 55.
I
Do you know
can't
who that
drive
was?
55.
Sammer? No, Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar, yeah.
Who? And what group was he in, Sweet Pea? Do you know? Sammy Hagar?
Oh, he had his own tequila, Cabo
Yeah,
Babo. or
yeah,
something
he's
like
a
that.
rich man. What famous group was he in?
What are you asking me? Because I'm
Yeah,
Van
Sammy
Halen,
Hagar.
duh. Until he went on his
Van
own. Until he went on his own band.
Hanlon.
He went single.
Van Hanlon.
Van Halen.
Happy wife, happy life. No doubt about it, Rick.
It's true.
Let It Be is here. Sweet Pea is here. Elliot was here. Alexa was here. Stevie Wonder was here. We had Captain Rehab here earlier.
And
So it's
before we
just-
go, this
Mhm.
broadcast is sponsored by the Little Patron
And
Silver.
hang on, we also will be washing fold also.
Yes, yes. And the last but not least, when you
Oh,
put your microphone on,
email.
put the right cord in to the mixer
right.
so it works. Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank you.
Plug it
Because
in.
I was
Michael.
on my first broadcast today for like 10 minutes, and then finally Helga went, no sound.
Oh, is that the one?
No sound.
Yeah.
It helps when you put the right cord in the right place. Tell us all about that in the next broadcast, James.
You know, Slam must not be married because he said no wife, happier. But Slam, if you are single, for all the single people out there,
Mhm.
if you want to, and if you're having a lonely night and you
Mhm.
couldn't get a date that night, and you're sitting at home by yourself, and you want to feel like you're with somebody else, just
Mhm.
use your other hand.
Switch it up. Yeah.
Switch it out.
And you don't want the one hand to be jealous.
Right.
Oh,
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
then you'll feel like you're with somebody else that night.
Yes. Sorry, Sweet Pea. Really, really
Sorry,
sorry.
sorry, Leslie.
Take care.
That was all
Bye-bye.
to the